Right here on Radio Row with maybe the most perfect guest we can get this week. It's Super Bowl 50 champion, it's Broncos legend, and it's also a guy who's played for Sean Payton, who is the name in the Broncos world right now. E, how you doing, man?
Good, man. How you boys doing?
Not bad at all.
Yeah. Long time no see.
I know, right? For real. So, I'm just curious, what is it like to play for Sean Payton? What makes him a special coach?
If you want to know what it's like to play for Sean Payton, go on my Instagram, Emmanuel Sanders, at Emmanuel Sanders, and look at the last post that I posted. It was we just won the game with Sean Payton, playing music in Club Dub, and you'll find out what Club Dub is because he's bringing it to the Broncos, and he's grittying through the locker room, right? Like, having fun. He's a player's coach, but also he's one of those guys that pays attention to the details of the game. You're gonna have fun, but you're gonna have to work hard, and he loves to win. And so, when we fired Nathaniel Hackett, I say we because we are Broncos country. When we fired Nathaniel Hackett, I was like, Sean Payton. If we can get Sean Payton, man, that would be beautiful because he's gonna provide consistency. What's up? He's gonna provide consistency, and we got our guy. To me, Sean Payton is a future Hall of Fame coach. And playing for him, when I was in a huddle, I always felt like he was like 2 or 3 plays ahead of the defensive coordinator, right? Where I've been in huddles where it was like, man, like he's kind of behind the defensive coordinator. The defensive coordinator has his number. Like, I don't recall a time where I felt like a defensive coordinator had Sean Payton's number. He knows the game. He studied the game. He's been under Bill Parcells, and man, it was a great job by the Broncos, top dogs to go and get a guy like him.
Emmanuel, how much can Sean Payton, help open up Russell Wilson and use these weapons that the Broncos
he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Like, for me, like,
7 a.m. in the morning.
We're talking about Sean Payton here. We all know the answer. This is a future Hall of Fame coach, in my opinion. You saw what he did in New Orleans. You know that there's going to be a certain amount of consistent winning. I remember when I used to say, like, players make coaches. I used to always say that because I was a player. But now that I got out of the game, like, coaches make players. Coaches put players in position to succeed. When I look at, Adam Gase and I look at that offense, he put me in position to go to the Pro Bowl. He put me in position to win. When I look at Gary Kubiak put me in position to win a Super Bowl, right? Because of the offense and the plays that he called, predicated based off what the defense did, right? So coaches make players, and Sean Payton will make Russell Wilson a better player, and if he can't, then it's going to be a problem because now we got to get rid of Russell because at the end of the day, Sean Payton, we've seen time and time again, he's put players in position to succeed, and I got a feeling that him and Russell are going to mesh well, and it's going to be good for Broncos country.
How excited should Jeudy be to be a part of this offense?
Oh man, Jeudy came on strong, didn't he? Yeah. I actually just saw Jeudy the other day in the airport, man. That's my guy, man. It's everything. I remember I saw Jeudy and we were sitting next to each other at the Nuggets game, and I told him, I was like, Jerry, like, don't ever lose your confidence. And I said, don't ever forget who you are, because what he was doing in college and the dynamic playmaker that he is, I told him, I said, right now with the play calling in terms of how it is, they're not using you to your full capabilities. You're kind of stagnant. I was like, but imagine if you had like Andy Reid calling you and letting Jerry Jeudy be Jerry Jeudy. But now he has a play call that's going to allow him to be him. Like, get Jerry Jeudy on some sweeps, right? Like, toss sweeps. Get the ball in his hands. Let him get his confidence up. And then he's a nightmare for a DB. You see how his releases are. And then you got Cortland Sutton. You got Tim Patrick. You got these guys. You got Russell Wilson at quarterback, So Sean Payton has weapons. He has the defense. We got a great nucleus of guys. We got some good things going in Denver. Only thing for me is when I look at the whole big scheme of things is we got number 15 over that's playing in the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the only guy that's in the way. I'm like, tired of this guy being in the way, man, because this guy done beat me so many times in Denver, beat me in the Super Bowl with the Niners, and he's a problem, But we got to go and get him, We got to go and get him. He's the elephant in the room.
When you think back on that night, Super Bowl 50, Santa Clara, what memories stick out to you from that? What's the lasting memory that you think of when you think of that night?
Man, that last shot of tequila, man.
No, that's what you don't remember.
Yeah, that was the last thing I remember. Man, it was just a beautiful night, man. I remember grabbing my son after the game, man, and just all my dreams coming true. You know what I mean? Like, and then I remember the parade. I remember the smiles on people's faces. I did it for me, but I also did it for my family. But I fell in love with Broncos country. I retired a Bronco, and just knowing that the people that was in the stadium wearing those Broncos jerseys, they left that stadium prideful, and the people at home and all over the world, how we literally brought joy into their lives and a memory of a lifetime. We all remember that, you know what I mean? And we all have a bond because of that, and it's just a beautiful thing.
Emmanuel, along those lines, you, Vaughn, a lot of former Broncos say we. Even when you've moved on, you go to another team, Vaughn's, and you keep talking about Broncos country as we.
Yeah.
Why is that? What is it about Broncos country and the Broncos?
Because if Keith Talib walked in here and Von Miller walked in here, or Peyton Manning walked in here, or like any other guys, Chris Harris walked in here, TJ Ward walked in here, and I see him over there, and we make eye contact, we look at each other, and the first thing that we think is, man, we did it. You know what I mean? Like, we did it. Like, we got a bond forever. Like, we're gonna have an anniversary here soon. They said it was 7 years, but it's coming up. A decade gonna be coming soon, and then 2 decades gonna come, and I might have a great beard at some point, and might have a hunch in my back. But I'm saying we did it. And my boy TJ might be here saying we did it. We locked in for life, man. We did it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate you.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, y'all take care, man. All right, bro.